Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Friday market breakdown. Now, guys, in this session, I'm going to be giving you the breakdown on the pairs that I'm currently focusing on, and I'm also going to be giving you an update on the pairs that I spoke about on our last session. So, without wasting any time, let us get into it. So, now, guys, if you remember, on our last session, we spoke about two pairs. So, the first pair was GBP AUD, which is this pair, and also what the USD over the Canadian dollar. So I'm just going to give you an update on those pairs, just to give you a progress on how those pairs have been progressing. So the first pair that I spoke about was GBP AUD. Now GBP AUD, as you can see, we had our impulsive move. This was our corrective strike, and then price did form with the breakout all the way to the downside. And we were looking for what? We were looking for sell. So if you can see over here, price did eventually give us what that breakout that I was talking about, and this was what our overall corrective structure that we used to enter. So currently price is floating some small profits. The maximum profit that was reached was around 2%, but overall target is somewhere around 3%. So this one we are still holding and waiting to see whether price will continue to drop where all the way to the downside. So that is it on this pair. Now let us move on over onto what our next pair, which is what the US dollar over the Canadian dollar. So with this one, similar type of structure, whereby we had what? This is our impulsive movement. This is our corrective structure, price forming a breakout, and we're looking for an entry on the smaller time frame. Price did present that entry. As you can see, price did drop all the way to the downside, and we eventually did what? Hit our take profit, as you can see over here, for what? A 4.45% profit. So this one played out beautifully. So now onto the pairs that we are focusing on at the moment. So the first pair that I'm focusing on for today is going to be what? The Great British Pound, the euro over the Great British Pound. So this one on the higher time frame, what are we seeing? So we do see price giving us what? This is our impulsive movement. This is what my overall corrective structure. So price is having what? The higher probability of impulsing all the way to the downside once it breaks out. And now moving on to our mid-time frame, what are we seeing? So mid-time frame, impulsive move, corrective structure. So once this breaks out, this will be having what? The higher probability of impulsing all the way to the downside. Now, when it comes to my entry, how am I looking to execute an entry on this one? So as you can see, we already have what this as our continuation pattern. So all I have to do, enter on the breakout and place what? My stop loss above the structure and my take profit all the way to the downside. So this is how I'm looking at what the euro over the Great British Pound. And now for my next pair, I'm focused on what the Swiss franc over the Japanese yen. So this one, similar type of movement, whereby this is my impulsive movement. This is what my overall corrective structure. So once again, if this also breaks out, then I'm looking to do it to enter sales on the lower time frame, because that is confirming that it's going to be having a higher probability of impulsing to the downside. And now as you're on the lower time frame, what are we seeing, guys? This is my impulsive movement. This is what my sideways corrective structure. So if I can use my trend lines to draw this one like so, we do see that we are having what this is as a continuation pattern, and this is how I'm looking to execute on the breakout. Stops above, TP all the way to the downside. So this is how I'm looking at what? At the Swiss franc over the Japanese yen. And now for my final pair is going to be what? Yeah, guys, I think those are the main two that I'm focused on. But my favorite for today could be what? The Swiss franc over the Japanese yen. Why? Because it's already at that breakout point. And I am also looking at what this one, but this one I don't think we might be executing this one today, right? Because there's still a lot of room for this to drop all the way to the downside, unlike compared to what this one, which is near the breakout point. So for today, I think I might be going to be focusing on like the Swiss franc over the Japanese yen. Now, guys, something that's important to note is that today is going to be NFP, guys. So do make sure that you manage your risk carefully and you do not blow your account unnecessarily. Other than that, this is the end of our session, guys. Hopefully this session was very informative, and I will continue to update you on the progress of these pairs. But for now, this is the end. Take care, and I will see you next time.